Hello Warriors fans! Welcome back to Dub's Nation Voice, your home for everything about Golden State Warriors. Today's story is very big and very interesting. We will talk about 1. The future of Jonathan Kuminga. Is he leaving the Warriors? 2. What about Kevin Durant? Is he coming back? 3. What Warriors owner Joe Lacob said about all this. 4. What the Warriors will do this summer before the NBA draft and free agency. So grab your drink, relax, and stay with me for this full story. Let's start. Part 1. Jonathan Kuminga's situation. What is happening? Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most talented young players on the Warriors team. But there is a problem. Kuminga is a restricted free agent. This means another team can offer him a contract, but the Warriors can choose to keep him by matching that offer. But do the Warriors really want to keep him? The truth is, it's complicated. Kuminga played very well last season in some games. He can score, he can jump, he can defend. But Coach Steve Kerr is not always happy with him. Kuminga sometimes does not fit in Kerr's system. That's why Kuminga did not play in some important games last season. Now there are rumors that the Warriors could trade Kuminga this summer. The owner, Joe Lacob, was seen sitting with Kuminga at a WNBA game. Some people said this means the Warriors will keep Kuminga. But Lacob said, "Don't read too much into that. I sit with many players sometimes. It was nothing special." Interesting. But Lacob also said something important. "We are open to everything. If there's a good trade deal for Kuminga, maybe we do it. We need to do what's best for the team." So the truth is, Kuminga could stay. Or he could be traded. Right now, the Warriors want to make sure his trade value is high. They want other teams to think Kuminga is very good. Part 2. Why trading Kuminga is hard. Even if the Warriors want to trade Kuminga, it's not easy. Why? Because of NBA rules. If the Warriors trade Kuminga this summer, they can only get back half of his salary in a trade. This makes things difficult. Also, many teams do not want to give a lot for Kuminga. He is still young and not yet a star. The Warriors also do not want to pay Kuminga a big new contract if they are not sure he will play a big role. So maybe the Warriors will sign Kuminga to a short, cheaper deal and then trade him later, maybe in 6 months. By then, trade rules will be easier. Part 3. Kevin Durant rumors. Is he coming back? Now let's talk about Kevin Durant. Durant is one of the best players ever. He helped the Warriors win 2 NBA titles. But he left the team in 2019. Could he come back to the Warriors? No, probably not. Last February, the Warriors and the Phoenix Suns talked about a Durant trade. It almost happened. But Durant said, no. He did not want to return to Golden State. Now, the Suns want to trade Durant before the draft. But the Warriors are not trying again. Why? 1. Durant does not want to play for the Warriors again. 2. The Warriors are now happy with Jimmy Butler. They think Butler fits the team very well. They don't want to change that. So, no Durant this summer for the Warriors. Part 4. What about other stars like Paul George or Lauri Markkanen? Last summer, the Warriors wanted Paul George and Lauri Markkanen. They were ready to pay a lot of money for them. But guess what? The trades didn't happen. And now the Warriors are very happy about that. Paul George had a bad season in Philadelphia. He is getting older and costs too much money. Lauri Markkanen also was not so good last season. And his contract is very big, almost $200 million. The Warriors saved money by not making these trades. Now they have more space to try new, cheaper players. Part 5. What are the Warriors planning to do now? So what is the plan for the summer? 1. They will keep Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Jimmy Butler. 2. They want to add good role players, not big stars, players who cost between $15 to $30 million. 3. They might sign or trade for players like Obi Toppin, T.J. McConnell, Andrew Nesmith. These players are not stars. But they are good, strong role players. Also, the Warriors are watching Quinten Post, a young big man. Maybe he can become the new starting center. And they will decide what to do with Jonathan Kuminga before free agency ends. Part 6. What does Joe Lacob really think? Joe Lacob, the team owner, is clear. He likes Kuminga. He thinks Kuminga is a good person, good player. But this is business. If there is a great trade offer, they will trade Kuminga. If no good offer, they will keep him, but not give him a big contract. Lacob says, "We have to do what makes the team better. It's not personal. It's business." Part 7. What will happen next? Predictions. So what will happen? 1. Warriors will wait for offers for Kuminga. 2. If no good offers, they will sign him on a short contract. 3. They will not trade for Kevin Durant. 4. They will not get expensive stars like Paul George or Lauri Markkanen. 5. They will look for 1 to 2 cheap, strong role players. 6. Quinten Post might get more playing time. In short, Warriors will not make a big superstar move. But they will try to build a better team around Curry and Butler. So Warriors fans, what do you think? Should the Warriors trade Kuminga? Should they have tried harder for Kevin Durant? What kind of players do you want to see join the team? Write your thoughts in the comments below. I will read and reply. Don't forget, white heavy checkmark like this video. White heavy checkmark subscribe to Warriors Daily. White heavy checkmark. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Dub Nation Voice. Today, we're talking about Golden State Warriors news. Right now, things are a bit quiet. There's no big news yet, but that will change soon. We are less than 2 weeks away from the 2025 NBA Draft. And less than 3 weeks away from the start of NBA free agency. So, what does that mean? It's time to talk about free agents, the players the Warriors might sign this summer. Let's get started. What is NBA free agency? Free agency is the time when players can join a new team. Their contracts are finished, and they can choose where to go next. Teams can offer them money to join. But there are limits. Teams must stay under the NBA salary cap. The Warriors have some tools to help them sign players. $14.1 million non-taxpayer mid-level exception (MLE), $5.1 million biannual exception. Trade exceptions, $8.8 million and $2.2 million. Veteran minimum deals. Now, let's look at the 5 players the Warriors could go after in 2025. Player 1, Bobby Portis, forward. First on the list is Bobby Portis. He is a strong power forward. He played for the Milwaukee Bucks. Portis is a tough player. He can score and rebound well. He also brings energy and leadership to the bench. Why is he a good fit? The Warriors need size and toughness. Portis can help protect the paint and space the floor with his shooting. He might cost around $10 to $12 million per year, possible with the MLE. If the Warriors want to get stronger inside, Portis is a great choice. Player 2, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, guard forward. Next up is Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who played for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's a young guard who plays great defense and can shoot the three. Why might the Warriors want him? He's only 26 years old, and still improving. He defends well. The Warriors love smart defenders. He fits the Warriors' system, can pass, move, and shoot. He might be available for around $5 to $7 million, maybe even less. If the Warriors want to get younger and faster, NAW is a solid pick. Player 3, Santi Aldama, forward/center. Third, we have Santi Aldama from the Memphis Grizzlies. He's tall, 6 feet 11 inches, but moves like a wing. He can shoot, pass, and defend. Aldama is a modern big man. He's not just a center. He can play multiple positions. Why might he help the Warriors? He can stretch the floor and shoot threes. He's young and smart. Can play with Draymond or off the bench. He could cost around $7 to $9 million, so he's a possible MLE target. Player 4, Caris LeVert, guard forward. Fourth is Caris LeVert. He is a scorer who can play shooting guard or small forward. LeVert has experience. He's 30, and has played in the playoffs many times. What makes him interesting for Golden State? He can create his own shot, something the Warriors need. He has good size and can defend multiple positions. He could come off the bench and score quickly. He may ask for $8 to $10 million, which is within MLE range. LeVert is a veteran who can help now. Player 5, Larry Nance Jr. forward. Last, we have Larry Nance Jr. He's a strong defender and rebounder. Nance is known for doing the little things. Helping on defense. Grabbing rebounds. Setting screens. He's not a flashy scorer, but he helps you win. Why is he perfect for the Warriors? Can play with Draymond or instead of him. Great basketball IQ. Might only cost $5 to $6 million. Nance could be a great fit for the Warriors' second unit. Final thoughts. So those are the 5 main players the Warriors could target. 1. Bobby Portis, tough and physical. 2. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, young and defensive. 3. Santi Aldama, modern big with shooting. 4. Caris LeVert, scoring veteran. 5. Larry Nance Jr., smart defender and team player. Will the Warriors use the MLE? Will they make a big move? It depends on what happens with Jonathan Kuminga. He might be traded. That could change everything. But for now, these are 5 names to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Dub Nation Voice. In this episode, we will talk about 3 big topics. 1. Giannis Antetokounmpo transfer rumors to the Golden State Warriors. 2. Lauri Markkanen also linked to the Warriors. 3. Jonathan Kuminga could leave the team. These are all transfer rumors, but some of them are starting to sound real. Let's break everything down. Yellow Circle Part 2, Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Warriors? Minute 5 to 20. Let's start with the biggest name, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis is a superstar. He plays for the Milwaukee Bucks. He is strong, fast, and smart. He can defend, attack, and pass. In 2021, he won an NBA championship. He is also a 2-time MVP. Now, many NBA insiders are saying, Giannis is not happy in Milwaukee. He wants to win more championships. This is where the Golden State Warriors come in. Even though the Warriors did not do well in 2025, they still have Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, a great fan base, championship culture. So, there are rumors that the Warriors want to trade for Giannis. But how? The Warriors would need to trade some players and picks. They might offer Jonathan Kuminga, draft picks. The idea is to build a new super team with Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, maybe Lauri Markkanen too. Now let's talk about another interesting rumor, Lauri Markkanen. Lauri is a tall forward from Finland. He plays for the Utah Jazz. He is 7 feet tall, and he can shoot threes, rebound, and play good defense. In 2023, Lauri became an NBA All-Star. But now, the Utah Jazz are in rebuilding mode. They want more young players and draft picks. So, teams are calling them, including the Golden State Warriors. Reports say the Warriors are very interested in Lauri. They see him as a perfect fit. He can stretch the floor. He can play power forward or center. And he is only 27 years old, still young. To get Lauri, the Warriors would need to give up Moses Moody, Kuminga, if not in the Giannis deal, or future picks. Some rumors even say the Warriors are planning to trade Kuminga and picks for Lauri Markkanen if they cannot get Giannis. This means Lauri is a plan B, or maybe even part of plan A. Jonathan Kuminga could leave the Warriors. Now let's talk about Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga is a young, athletic forward. He was the 7th pick in the 2021 NBA draft. He has shown flashes of greatness. He can jump, score, and defend. But the problem is this. He wants more playing time. He wants to be a star. And the Warriors are trying to win now with veterans. Kuminga has already said, "I want to play more. I want a bigger role." That's why many teams want Kuminga. He is only 22 years old. Some teams link to Kuminga: Orlando Magic, Toronto Raptors, Utah Jazz, Detroit Pistons. The Warriors might use Kuminga in a trade package to get Giannis, or Lauri Markkanen, or another veteran star. Kuminga leaving is not confirmed, but it is very possible. He might get traded soon. What would this mean for the Warriors? Minute 45 to 50. So let's review. If the Warriors trade for Giannis or Lauri, and trade away Kuminga, white heavy checkmark, they become a win now team. White heavy checkmark, Steph Curry gets one last chance to win a ring. White heavy checkmark, the team becomes stronger in defense and rebounding. But also, cross mark, they lose a young star, Kuminga. Cross mark, they lose future picks. Cross mark, it's risky. If they don't win, they have no future. In the end, Warriors fans must ask, do we want to build for the future? Or win now with Steph? That's the big question. Thank you for watching or listening. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Warriors news and transfer rumors. Let us know. Do you want Giannis on the Warriors? Would you trade Kuminga? Is Lauri a good fit? See you next time. Wabo Shaka Ko Nyanjaramo intro/outro Wayo Miziki. Hello Warriors fans! Welcome back to Dub's Nation Voice, your home for Golden State Warriors news, updates, and big transfer rumors. Today we have a very important story. Jonathan Kuminga could leave the Warriors. And who could join the Warriors? A big man from the Chicago Bulls. Nikola Vucevic. Is this a good trade? Is Kuminga really leaving? Stay with me because we will explain everything, the truth, the rumors, and what this means for the future of the Warriors. Let's get started. What is the story? This summer, the Warriors want to make changes. Jonathan Kuminga may leave Golden State. He is young, only 22 years old. But he is not happy with his role on the team. Last season, he did not play much because the Warriors got Jimmy Butler. Also, Kuminga had some injuries. Steve Kerr gave him less time on the court. Now Kuminga wants to play more minutes, maybe on a new team. The Chicago Bulls want Kuminga. They may offer Nikola Vucevic in a sign-and-trade deal. Who is Nikola Vucevic? Nikola Vucevic is a very good center. He is tall, 6 feet 10 inches. He plays for the Chicago Bulls. Last season, he averaged 18.5 points per game, 10.1 rebounds, 3.5 assists. He shoots well. 53% field goal, 40% from three-point line, 80% free throws. He can score, pass, and rebound. But he is 35 years old soon. And he is not fast on defense. Can he really help the Warriors? We will see. Why does Kuminga want to leave? Kuminga was an important young player in Golden State's 2 timelines plan. But after Jimmy Butler arrived, Kuminga's minutes went down. In the playoffs, he was on the bench many times. He feels frustrated. He wants a team where he can be a starter. Chicago Bulls can give him that chance. In Chicago, Kuminga can play more, score more, and grow into a star. This is why he may want to leave the Warriors. What do the Warriors need? The Warriors are not tall enough. They need a big man to help Curry, Clay, and Butler. Looney is not a scorer. Draymond Green is small for a center. They want a center who can shoot threes and rebound. Nikola Vucevic can do this. But is he too old? Will he help in defense? The Warriors must decide. Keep the young Kuminga? Or trade for the old but skilled Vucevic? Big decision. What are the trade rumors? Famous NBA insiders say this trade is possible. Michael Scotto from Hoops Hype talked about this deal. Warriors and Bulls spoke about Vucevic before the trade deadline. Maybe they will talk again. The Bulls want Kuminga. The Warriors want a big man like Vucevic. But No official offer yet. This is still a rumor. Maybe Warriors keep Kuminga. Or maybe they trade him and start a new plan. What do the fans think? Fans are split. Some want Vucevic because they want to win now. Curry and Butler are old. The Warriors want another championship before they retire. But other fans say Kuminga is the future. They do not want to lose a young star. Many fans on Twitter, Reddit, and YouTube are debating this every day. What happens if Warriors trade Kuminga? If Kuminga leaves, the Warriors get Vucevic. The starting lineup could be Curry, Klay, Butler, Draymond, Vucevic. Bench, Looney, Moody, Podziemski. But no young star for the future. If Curry or Butler gets injured, the team becomes weak. No energy, no future leader. It's risky. What happens if Warriors keep Kuminga? If Warriors keep Kuminga, they stay young. Kuminga becomes a starter one day. The team has future stars, Kuminga, Moody, Podziemski. But they stay small. No big man to stop Jokic, Davis, or KT in the West. Hard to say. Trade for Vucevic equals win now. Keep Kuminga equals build for the future. Can Warriors do both? Maybe trade for another big man? Or sign a free agent center? The front office is thinking hard. Big question for the Warriors. Win now or prepare for the future? Curry, Butler, and Green are old. The window is closing. But Kuminga can be an all-star someday. What should they do? You tell us. Comment below. Thank you for watching Dubs Nation Voice. Like this video if you love the Warriors. Subscribe for more trade news and NBA updates. Share with your friends. See you next time. Go Warriors. Wow. Warriors fans are shocked. Big news is coming from the NBA. Golden State Warriors want to make a huge trade. Lauri Markkanen to the Warriors? Jonathan Kuminga leaving the team? Is this true or just another crazy rumor? In this video, I will explain everything about these rumors. Why the Warriors want Markkanen. Why Kuminga could leave. And how this big move could change the future of Golden State Warriors forever. Stay with me until the end because you will not believe who else is involved in this story. Let's start. Who is Lauri Markkanen? Lauri Markkanen is one of the best young players in the NBA right now. He plays for the Utah Jazz and is 7 feet tall. He can shoot three-pointers, drive to the basket, and play strong defense. Last season, Markkanen was an all-star. He scored more than 23 points per game. His shooting is over 39% from three-point range. He is also good at rebounding the ball. Why do the Warriors want him? Because they need size and shooting. Markkanen can help Steph Curry and Klay Thompson by making the floor bigger. He can shoot like a guard but also defend like a big man. This is perfect for Coach Steve Kerr's system. Why